Professionalism is very important, and no matter what business it is. Today, we're in a situation in a society where people have become comfortable, they've become lazy, they've tuned out, if you will, and not all people, but a lot, have tuned out the words of wisdom that somebody that's in the position they want to be, they tuned them out and they decided to go to the University of YouTube. Well, the University of YouTube is only one-sided. You can't talk back. The University of YouTube also gives you information that is valid and some non-valid. When we look at professionalism, you have to have a give and take. You have to understand that when we are trying to learn professionalism, we have to learn it from people who are professional. Some of the people on YouTube don't have licenses as barbers. They have an opinion. And that's all it is an opinion. It could be right, but it's an opinion nonetheless. What I'm saying to you right now is an opinion, but I've lived it. I've mastered it. I've been in business for 30 years. So I think I have expertise, if you will, of running a good business. But people have to put business in perspective. Business in perspective meaning professionalism, meaning that even though that you are a barber, even though that you are a car salesman, even though that you're a motivational speaker, there's things that have to be put in place before you can say that you're that. Professionalism is number one. Job number one. If you look at Starbucks, the first thing they do is when you walk in there, they speak. When you go to Walmart, the first thing that you run into is a greeter. They speak. These things are being put on the back burner. Now, when you go to the barbershops, they don't speak. So it makes people intimidated. Because I don't know if this is a cool barbershop to even come to. Although I have locks and although my hair is long, but don't necessarily mean I don't need to be groomed. I still have a beard. Sometimes I don't wear a beard. Sometimes I want to goatee. But I want to be in a place that I am comforted when I walk through the door. Even though I'm not in the city, although I travel a lot, that means I go to a lot of barbershops. And I would say at least 75% of all barbershops that I've been to, and I probably have hit at least 40 states, 75% don't speak when you walk in the door. That's not professional. Cleanliness is a part of professionalism. Clean barbershops, clean beauty shops. Take pride in the shop that you work at. A lot of barbershops I've been in barbershops that it was so filthy. As soon as I walked through the door, they knew who I was. They knew who I was. And they were honored for me to be there. But the shop was so dirty, I got the broom and started sweeping. And these guys let me do it. How is that if I come to your house and start vacuuming because your house is dirty? You should feel a certain kind of way about that. But today, a lot of the young men and a lot of the young women don't feel a certain kind of way. It ain't my shop. It ain't my job. Well, whose job is it? See, because we all work in this thing together. See, you have to give something to get something. And most people today aren't really looking at that unless you go through a certain form of training. Professionalism is a certain form of training. You have to be trained to be professional. See, a lot of times we really assume, and you know what assuming means. We assume that they know how to clean. Some people just don't know how to clean. They don't know how to clean. Their parents don't know how to clean. So you assume that they know how to clean and sweep the floor correctly and sweep in the corners. You assume they know how to wash dishes, or you assume they know how to speak to people correctly. See, there's an English, there's hood English, and then there's ghetto English. What up, yo? What's up, my son? What's up, fam? Well, some people don't want to be addressed like that, as opposed to saying, how are you doing today, sir? Can I help you? What's good? Nothing. Nothing at all is good. Because that's not how you address a person. That's not how you address a new client. See, a lot of people in the state of California use Yelp. I call Yelp for help. See, Yelp can help you and it can hurt you. So it all depends on how good your professionalism. It can actually be a hindrance to your business when somebody comes in and say, I went in there, they were very unprofessional, the shop was dirty, they didn't clean their clippers. Now guess what? You have a bad mark. Now you went from 5 stars to 3, just that fast. The one who has the most stars is the one who wins. The one who has the highest level is the one who gets up first when they pop in barbershop for your city. So don't be at the bottom. And if you do, look at it as a report card. Don't get upset about it. Don't get upset about it. What you do is learn from it. Learn from your mistakes and become better. And instruct your employees, instruct yourself to say, I have to be a better barber. Even though this is not your shop, sweep up anyway. Even though you cleaned up that bathroom, clean it up again anyway until you decide to leave and get your own or go to a better barbershop. Then keep the area that you are clean like it's your own. Professionalism. Answer the phone correctly. What's up? Well, no. We say good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. This is Tangles and Locks. How may I help you and or serve you? Professionalism. See, we have to learn how to speak. We have to learn how to walk. We have to learn how to talk. And sometimes we have to reevaluate our situation, and we have to get rid of all of the bad information and reboot, refresh the information in our mind and say, I want to be professional, because that's the only way you're going to make good money. Good money, you're professional.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.